Good morning, my friends. Welcome back. Happy Friday. I hope your week has been good. Welcome to all our new subscribers. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. I wanted to share this on video that I had created. I did a reel on Facebook, so I can link that if you want to go and check it out. It's just paper sounds. And I just thought I would do a flip through of it, and then we're going to work on a project. Tom said, well, why don't you do that on camera so everybody can see? So I'm like, okay, I'll do it on video. So anyway, this kit, it's called Autumn Bliss, and it's from Paperomia Digitalshop. They have a Facebook page, they're on Instagram, and they have a coffee shop. 115 pages in this kit. It is beautiful. Like the paper, there's just so much. There's water, like just looks like water paintings and texture. It's beautiful. Anyway, the girls reached out to me about a week ago, I think, and asked if I would be a part of their team. And so I said yes. And so I received this kit to use, and I'm going to show you what I've done with it so far, and we're going to work with it and make something else because there's so many pages, you just can't stop at one thing. All right, so this is my cover. I won't talk too much. I'm just going to show you. This is Fussy Cuts, and they have a page of quotes. And then this is a folio journal that I created. So we have some cards, and I put fussy cuts everywhere, just kind of added to it. This opens up. Some tags. I just love having things hanging out. And then there's 3 pockets here with this. These are journaling cards. I didn't back them, of course. They're a nice. They're on cardstock, 65-pound cardstock. And this is the journal part, all the pages. And what's nice about them, you can do some writing on them if you wanted to. They're bright enough and light enough. And so I added some of the words there with the truck. So you can take some of the pages, writing. You can add pictures if you have little fall pictures of your grandkids or your kids. You could just add things in. This page I left blank. I just used a little brad to pop those together. And then this is a pocket with, I just did that, and that's one of the little labels. Just have it sitting there. Just like that. And then this side pocket. And then this is a die cut, and some of these gorgeous pictures. And then there's the back. And I do have a, oh goodness, a back pocket somewhere here. Oh my goodness, I can't even remember where it is. That's hilarious. Let's open this. So it's on this part here. So there's a huge tag in there, pictures on the back, do some writing on the back, whatever you'd like to do. But, oh my goodness, Brenda. All right, so I thought about making a pouch. I'll put that in later with file folder. And I did start, like I said, and Tom said, well, why don't you just do a video and show everybody what you're doing? So this is just a regular file folder. And with its natural lines, I just folded them in to make room at the bottom for the journal to fit in. And then I just added some paper on the bottom. This isn't attached yet, but this is all I did, is I just put some paper on, and then I added these 2 bits so that they could be flaps. And then I just kind of went from there. I actually had absolutely no plan of what to do. I just knew that I wanted to play with this paper some more. So this one I cut down just to fit in here, and I will trim. That's why I didn't glue anything down yet. And I have these bits of file folder, and I made a gusset so that it'll expand. And then I have my magnets, because I'm thinking for this I want to use a magnet to hold it closed, just to be on the safe side. I kind of like things that will stay closed, and I have a few of those magnets left, so I'm going to use them. So we are just going to start, and of course I'll have their information in the description box so that you can go and check this kit out and others that they have. Yeah, it's a beautiful kit to play with. Takes out all the guesswork, you know, of if you like using kits, this is a good one to use, especially if you like fall. There's so many choices. Sorry, my glue has decided it's going to be a pain. But if it keeps it up like it is, then I'm just going to pull out the big gun and use my Fabri-Tac, because at least I know it's going to flow nicely as soon as it gets down to the nozzle. There we go. See? Beautiful. No issue. Just glue. Could use a glue stick, but this is quicker. And I did glue at the top where I have to cut, but you know, it's not the first time. All right, so there we are. I'll just close those up, and then I can get this cut. Just take the glue off first. Should have had bigger scissors, but my hand has been hurting so bad lately that I can barely pick up the big scissors, because they do have weight on them, so it's just easier to use my little ones. There we go. But I like using file folders, and I have a lot of them. I was gifted quite a few of them, and Tracy gifted me with a box full of colored ones. I think they're green, but they are fabulous. So there we go. So there's that. And I do want to put magnets. I just want to make sure I put them the right way, if I can get them apart. So they all come with these bits of paper, and it's all sticky. But I do want to add a little bit of glue. You can use double-sided tape. I want to just make sure that it will stay. And then there it just kind of grabbed, but I don't want it there. This is where I always have the issue. So nope, Brenda, that's too funny. All right. Oh yeah, so it'll go there like that. Oh my, I did have it the right way. Oh my goodness. Okay. It's gonna go there. Just hold it for a second. Anyway, well, I'll let it sit, let the glue set, and then I can start decorating. I did print off some more of the pages that I wanted to use for this little project. So yeah, the papers are beautiful. Like this is just a small bit of what they have. Just a small example. And then there's another one. But I mean, if you go to their coffee page, you'll be able to see all of this stuff. I was just looking for, I had some landscape pictures printed out. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, here they are. That's better. And so I'm just going to turn it upside down so I don't mark on the other side. And I like to see the file folder, so I'm keeping it so I can see some of the edge, which is good. Right, there we go. Let's just glue. But if you like these kind of projects, I mean, they're great. Fill them up with pockets. I'm just adding a little extra glue around there. Yep, fill them up with pockets and ephemera. Send them to a friend. Okay, there we go. Bring it. Did you see my scissors? Tell me you did. Oh my goodness, Brenda. Well, these ones are probably better. These are just a Fiskars, but they're nice and light. Just gonna do some trimming. So there we are. Yep, I want it from this side. Turn it upside down, and that way I can make my mark and not have it on the front side. Oops. Ah, did you see that? Oh my goodness, Brenda. Took the tape off of the piece there and laid my paper on top of it. So I'm just going to do a repair job. Just like that. There we go. I'm not using my cutter because I need to get a new blade. and I like the rough edge anyway on here. So that's long enough. Okay, so I'm going to add glue just to the bottom of this. And then put the rest of the glue on here. Okey-doke. Very nice. All right. Oh yeah, it looks pretty. Could always fold the paper over as well if you wanted to, but yeah, I just decided to cut it off. And then it closes with the magnet, so that's good. There we go. How pretty. I probably won't decorate it today with any elements, but just to get it started is perfect, which is what I wanted to do. I'm not sure. Yeah, those are too small. And I mean, if you have pages like this and they don't fit, they do fit with the white trim, but that depends if you want it or not, right? You cut it off. But it doesn't always have to fit completely across, because you can add side tuck to it, you know, and then it completely covers the area that you're covering. Because it just made it that bit shorter, but it's perfect. And I love that it's all trees, it's all nature. It's just lovely. Right, just like that. So I do want more of the bottom on this one. So let me just turn it over. Before the fold, of course. Can do inking. You don't have to do inking. I'm not going to do any on this one here. And then I just have to do a little trimming on the edge, which is great. So there's not a lot. Do you have plans for the weekend? Braden's birthday's on Sunday. He's going to be 14. Oh my goodness. I just can't believe how much he's grown, and it's just, so there's that side. Doesn't that look beautiful? It's so gorgeous. So let's do the other side. Close that up. Now, so yeah, this one's longer. Let me see. Yeah, that's quite a bit longer. So I probably want, the nice thing with this kit as well is there are papers that are landscape and portrait. And you have ephemera. It's just a nice kit that you should just check it out and see what you think. So many projects can be created. I'd use my ruler, but it never works for me when I use it for cutting these little areas when they're skinny. If there was more paper, then I would have no problem, but you know, it's just the way it is. So you can fast forward if you want. I'm not a very fast cutter. As you know, if you've been watching me long enough, you know, I do try. There we go. Okay. It's so beautiful, but I want to put it this way. So let me do this side. Okay, yeah, that's the way I want it to go. Maybe this way. I want to see more of the flowers. Just like that. So let's see if I can just, instead of marking it with a pen, because this is a straight edge, so maybe I can just do that. Oh yeah, why not? Right there. Okay. Good. Just like that. And the little end I will cut off when I'm ready. This way? No. Come on, much closer. There we go. So pretty. All right. Just cut this little corner off. There we go. So that's our inside. And then this is where the journal's gonna sit, and something else that I'm making. So where are my gussets? Here they are. Let's add those, because I have all the paper attached now. I'm not gonna do this side, of course. There's really no need, because you don't see it. So what I want is to have this inside part on the inside, because that's what gives you the room. If it was this way, then this is in the way. You know what I mean? It would be in the way of whatever you put in your bag. So, pouch, whatever you want to call it. So, just going to lay it. Oh, sorry, I need to turn it to my side and do it. And I'm just going to lay it on And I just did it a little bit shy of the height of the file folder. But I want it on the edge, just like that. And then this one goes on the other side. Stay there. And because this side has a little notch out of it, like the file folder, then I'll just give it a little trim. There we go, just like that. I just need to see where it comes over. Just need to cut that off. There we are. So then I'm just going to add glue. I didn't do the rest of it. I did just the first one. Oh, brother. There we go. That's better. All right, so let's add glue. Both sides. And this just gives lots of room so you can fill this up with goodness. All right, so let's close it. I'm just going to pinch these down, and then I just try to line it up straight on the edge, and then push down. And then I'll do the same on this side. And then push down. Oh, what happened? Did I not do it right? Had to have. Okay. Oh, no wonder I didn't lay my bottom down properly. That sounds funny, but you know, that's the way it goes. Need to take this off quickly. At least with the Fabri-Tac, it gives you a minute to fix itself. So there we go. Just like that. Okay, because I want that gusset there for the journal. That's better. So you see I have the bottom there still, and it's nice and open, and then there's lots of room. I do have to let it dry now, and then I can use it for the journal. So I'm really excited about that. So there, that's our pouch. And then the journal will fit inside. Technically, it'll fit inside. Yep, just like that. And then I can add more goodness into it. And there's lots of space in there. So fun. So I'll leave it there. Oh, I didn't do the back, but you know, that's okay. I'm not going to do the back until I do some other things to it. But if you want to see more, please let me know, and we'll add some pockets and extra bits to it. But yeah, either way, you let me know. So they're nice big pocket. I love that. And every layer is, you can see everything on each layer, which is fabulous. All right, I'll leave it there. Let me know what you think. If you want me to carry on camera, I will. You just let me know. All right, God bless, take care, and we'll see you next time. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye for now.